Hiya is in higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Let's get right into it. It is Affirmations for the Inner Child. We'll read from the book for July. Let's see, what day are we on? Well, we did that one. We must be on July 20th. Days are running together, y'all, okay? It happens. Hit that like button if it happens to you too. It is about spirituality. July 20th. I am filled with spiritual riches and live an abundant life. I possess a wealth of wisdom to identify the needs of my inner child. I am richly endowed with courage to face my feelings and express them directly. Let me repeat that part for you. I am richly endowed with courage to face my feelings and express them directly. That is a boundary. That is a healthy boundary. Consequently, I do not substitute unconditional love for my inner child with expensive cars or stereo systems. I do not stuff my feelings inside a closet crammed with clothes or gadgets. My abundant inner power fills me with peace of mind. Yeah, this is all about when you're on your spiritual awakening path and how material possessions just really lose a lot of substance, a lot of that attachment. Ironically, actually not ironically, very much part of this, but Kutumi is who I pulled for the angel card of the day today for my short video. And actually, I'm actually just going to go ahead and bring him out because his cloak of wisdom, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. His wisdom actually is about releasing material possession attachments. It's about being unattached, putting on a cloak of wisdom and realizing from your spiritual base that you really don't need anything. Ideally, when it comes down to it, the raw essence of you is all you really need to be a spiritual individual. You have everything within your grasp, in your body, your soul. I mean, it's if you study or think about any of the other spiritual coaches, many of them did not have a lot of things. Some of them barely even had clothes on, let alone shoes. And they traveled and they walked and they roamed. They didn't have these attachments like many of us do have today. Okay, so if attachment is something that you struggle with, please call up on Kudumi for this, okay? If you'd like to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, I do pull an angel card every day. I pull an angel number every day, an animal spirit every day. Those are just short videos, less than 3 minutes. Some are even 30 seconds long. I pull one of those every day. And I also do a birthday reading as well as this reading every day. Those are a little bit longer. But yes, angel numbers are another way that Spirit tries to connect with us. And also through animals and insects. So I was guided to do all this, but let's get back to what it is about, not having attachment, being filled spiritually to know your life is fully abundant. Yes. In my dysfunctional family, I was deprived of nurturing. As an adult child, I avoided feeling the pain of deprivation through addictive behaviors. I tried to fill my emptiness with things rather than heal myself from within. Ooh-wee. I'm going to have to ring that bell. Yeah, does that ring any bells about, filling emptiness with things rather than healing? Yeah. And also this, Kudumi, please watch that short video. I don't even think it's a minute long, but he does talk about, we do speak on there about this and about attachments and such. Okay, today I will give the child within me the gifts of inner riches. I am filled with healing energy and peace of mind. I am rich in spiritual resources and I live an abundant life. Spirituality. There you go. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards. This is an angel card. I haven't used this one. Visualize success. And this is for anyone out there that feels like, yeah, right, spirituality, like I'm that or them that this. And, you know, if you also, I'm not sure. It's not my place to judge or assume that everybody knows everything about spirituality. Actually, I'm pretty sure most, 99%, maybe even 99.999% doesn't know everything about spirituality. It's a vast realm of a world to be in and space. So, but what I can say is that, like, spirituality this day and age compared to spirituality 30 years ago is completely different. This isn't about going to a church. If you do go to a church, that's fine. That's your choice, and that is what you choose to do. But spirituality can be just with yourself and universe, spirit, source, power, light, however you would like to say. But visualize success. See yourself doing well with this and have faith in a positive outcome. You know how, this card speaks volumes. There's so many people that would really just not even agree that something like this works. And I can't help but wonder if those people have maybe tried or attempted and failed and then decided that's how they've decided. It's kind of like you're going to check out a new season of a show or a new show you've never watched before. You get 10 minutes into it and you've already made up your mind that it's not for you. Well, I learned over the years, there are some shows that I actually have to watch like 2 to 3 episodes in order to decide if it's for me or not. Sometimes I can quickly decipher. Other times I got to give it a little bit more of a chance. You know, if you want to get good at something, you got to practice. You got to do it more than once. It's like going, someone asking, oh, have you ever been to Africa? And you're like, oh yeah, this one time, I had a layover. I was waiting at the airport. And then here's another example. Have you ever been to Africa? Yeah, it was so gorgeous and beautiful. I couldn't believe how amazing it was. Oh yeah, what part were you in? I was at the airport. Okay. You're pretty limited. You're limited there when you're at the airport to see just how fascinating, see a whole continent, how awesome it is. But you are still there. But the difference is there. Think about that. It's the way that someone visualizing themselves visiting Africa. Some would say they never visited. If someone asked, have you ever visited Africa? If they'd only been to the airport, they'd say no. There is no right or wrong answer. It's just perspective. It's visualization. Perception. It's how you see yourself. Neither stories are inaccurate, whether you say you haven't or you have. Well, if you say you haven't and you have, then actually that's more inaccurate than saying, yeah, you have. But beefing it up as if you stayed there for weeks when you were there for like a couple of hours is different, how truthful you're being. But this is really good to think that you are already successful in your spirituality. Your connection with your inner child is healthy. You don't have attachments to external things. And you're living a more carefree life at this time because of it. What was the other thing that it said in there? It said, deprived of nurturing and avoiding feeling pain. Avoiding feeling pain from the lack of having nurturing by numbing the self, you know, numbing your soul so that you don't have to feel the pain of lack of nurturing. Spirit, how can we help? How can you help guide them into spirituality? Okay, we've got 3 swords. Or 3 of skulls. Seven of bolts. And 6 of, what a happy ending. Yeah, it's well, it's looking a little dark, y'all, okay? I mean, 3 of swords. This is, the skulls are air. Let's just take a look at this card. See what we feel from this. I mean, this really feels like a cleansing happening. You could see the raindrops. There's a splatter on each skull's head. 3 is the first number that creates a shape. So even though this card may feel heavy and weighed down, it's also has rain, and rain is cleansing. It's water, and water is an element. It is also consciousness. It's a stream of consciousness. Water. There is no end of water. I mean, if you're in an ocean, there's no end to it. Love wants to come say hi. Hi, love. Hi, love. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's all right. You can stay right here. Yeah, he really likes to look at the cards. Don't you? You want to help tell us what's going on? Sweet one? Tell us. So this very well could be you and your parents. And I'm getting from the vines that it's like it's the toxicity. The toxicity of things. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Huh? I mean, it's definitely, it's unavoidable to not say that this is heartache, but it's like, I don't want to say necessary heartache, but I kind of do. If Spirit can provide anything better, we'll go with that. It does I feel like there's heartache here. So, and I'm getting the feeling that someone here has begun setting boundaries, and this is the heartache. Now, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and be open to anything else that maybe doesn't make sense to you. Also, be knowledgeable that there's others here who, you know, that may be for, but maybe it doesn't fit your story at this time. Maybe it won't ever fit your story, but oftentimes something that may not make sense right now turns out to make sense later down the road. Okay, but this is showing heartache. And maybe you're also opening up now to your shadow side, and you're looking and seeing and realizing the pain. You know, you're working with your inner child. This could be you, your inner child in spirit. Yeah. I mean, allow yourself to feel what you feel by viewing this card. Then we go to the Seven of Bolts. This is the Grateful Dead deck, so this is Bird Song. It's a very beautiful song. It's also very painful. I mean, it's about heartache. But we're talking about spirituality and also maybe being, you know, how your childhood was. So maybe that wasn't the greatest. But we have, then we go to the Seven of Bolts, which is the Seven of Wands in original tarot. And this is you have the upper hand, and you will defeat whoever is coming at you in a way that isn't pleasant. You will defend yourself and stand up for yourself, and you will not, you know, you will continue to visualize success, and you will not feel bad about it. And look at this, we have a full moon here too. But yeah, all of these, everything is coming at you, and you are doing one of two things. You have to respond quickly. So you are quickly, like it looks right here that you have like this hammer, and you're just going to hammer down. Like, it's hammer time, okay? You got this wrench, that monkey wrench. Whatever you do, just make sure that you are standing up for yourself, and know that sometimes we have to stand up and defend ourselves. Defend yourself in an honorable way that is coming from your heart space. I realize this is easier said than done, but it is crucial and critical to be a part of a positive change in the world, positive ripple effect to everyone else here in this time and space, and to honor your own spirituality as well, and where you are, your inner child, protective of you and your inner child. This is what this card is. It's also a 7, so we have a 3, a spiritual number. We have a 7, a spiritual number. And then we have the 6 of Bears, which is actually the 6 of coins or pentacles. And it's a very happy, you could tell by looking at it, it's a happy card. Seeing in yourself in reflection. It's about giving and receiving. It's also about having discernment on who you're giving and receiving to. Not just willy-nilly in it and giving to anyone and everything, your energy, your time, your spirituality, your knowledge, your gifts, your flowers. It's about having that deeper connection to, and wanting to share, to be balanced in your own life. Just make sure you ask yourself, are you able to give and receive? Make sure you really ask yourself that, and write it down in your journal, because sometimes people, you know, we just like, yeah, sure, of course I receive, of course I give. But, you know, make sure that you check yourself to see if you do give and receive. This is Bird Song. And this one is The Greatest Story Ever Told. And this one here is, what is this one? If I had the world to give, I would give it to you. And that is the end of our reading today. Please share in the comments how you resonate with this. Hit that like button and check out another video. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.